There goes the baker with his tray, like always. The same old bread and rolls to some. Every morning just the same, since the morning that we came to this poor provincial town.
Good morning, Belle.
Well, hello everyone. I hope you all have gotten out to the movies this week. Today, Grandma's gone to Beauty and the Beast, which, it being a tale as old as time, I don't know I need to tell too much about the story, except that this is another of Disney's live-action versions of some of their famous animated films. They've done, Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella and
Beauty
such,
and the Beast.
and now they've done Beauty and the Beast, which again has Belle, here played by Emma Watson, as sort of a brainy girl in a small French village who goes to rescue her father, who has been sort of captured by this beast, who's been cursed until he finds true love to be in the form of a beast, as are all of his servants
and
such.
everything.
Yeah, all of his servants and such in the
They're all
castle
enchanted.
are also changed into various items. So what did you think?
It was delightful. It was just a fun movie. The kind of movie that you go to if you want to just sit back and enjoy. The music was very well performed. The bad guy,
Gaston.
Gaston, was played by a very handsome young man. The moral of the story, of course, is beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and even if you are a beast on the outside, inside you may be wonderful and lovable and worthy of Belle's love. Whereas this other guy, the bad guy, beautiful physically, and boy, he was persuasive. He could persuade the townspeople of anything.
You think?
Yes, but he was devil on the inside. He was not a good guy.
Okay.
So the contrast there was very clear. I thought they chose good actors to do that. And Belle was wonderful, of course. She was loving and understanding and definitely did not fit in her little village where she was portrayed as the only female who could read. That was considered almost, an evil thing in her village. The dancing was wonderful. As I said before, the music was wonderful. The scene and all of the special effects that they do with the servants who were enchanted, the candelabra and the clock, and that was all delightful. Their personalities came through very clearly. You didn't have to see the person, whatever inanimate object they inhabited while they were enchanted was very clear. They were very delightful, extremely well done. I just enjoyed it thoroughly. What did you think?
I thought it was also very well done. Again, one thing when a film is remade like this, it really does make you appreciate how good the first one was. And well, of course, this has been made several times, but again, specifically the Disney animated version, because although they have a few new songs in this version, none of them are particularly noteworthy. It does have all the other well-known good songs from the Disney
the ones you can hum
musical animated.
you know the tune.
Again, the thing that you have to worry about, and I worried a bit about, was again that this is really Belle's
story.
Belle is at the centerpiece of this whole film, and how Emma Watson from the Harry Potter films was going to do in this role and her singing was perfectly fine. She is not does not have the same character necessarily as the animated Belle, but she made it her own Belle, and again, her Belle was perfectly fine.
Was very lovable.
Yeah, I mean, if you expect it to be,
Yes.
sort of like the Disney animated one, it's not quite that, but again, it's a perfectly good Belle. She does a really good job. There are scenes in the film which are really quite outstanding. That again, the director and the cinematographer and everything, it all comes together, and it just is really outstanding, really well done. It just.
You have one scene that you want to pick out that is really,
Well,
really well done as an example?
Well, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but again, anybody who's seen the Disney animated one knows the big scenes in the movie, so they don't need me to point them out to them. But again, there were parts of it that were really, really well done. It's not perfect, but again, it's anybody. I would recommend this to anybody. It's really well done, and it's.
As I said when we started talking about it, if you just want to go to a movie and sit back and enjoy yourself, this is the one to pick. Beauty and the Beast, a tale as old as time, as the song says. Beauty and the Beast. And the film was beautiful, and the Beast, bless his heart, was very lovable. I could see why Belle came to appreciate and love him. They did a really good job with portraying the Beast.
Let me point out one other thing. As much as Emma Watson is the star of this film, I think the real star of this film is really just the production. The production of this film was really, really well done. All the scenery and art direction, the music and the cinematography, and the director just brought it all together really
Very
well.
well
And all the actors did fine. They were their singing was fine, the acting was fine.
But the movie making was
But the movie
outstanding.
making was just really, really, you could plug a lot of actors into these roles, and it would still be a fine film, just because of how well it was made. It was really
Haven't we
well made.
expressed appreciation for the Disney folks before? I do believe we have mentioned how wonderful the films they make turn out to be. Almost always.
How many thumbs are you giving this one, girl?
I have 2 thumbs, and they are up very high. If they were longer, I'd make them longer. They're even
I don't
better
think we
than-
want your thumbs any
No
longer.
thumbs.
No. They're fine just like they are.
This is a fun movie. Go see it. It's wonderful. Yes, you will enjoy it. Yes.
Okay, well,
Good
I
love story.
recommend it to go out and see it.
Good love story.